target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Commodores will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Fires to the right. That's reeled in, it's Meadows. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Tide. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays.
Turning it on! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're going to run it. Finding open areas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down. Looking left. It's caught. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit him with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes. You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot. You can't keep your QB protected. Nice job answering by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Finds his man, it's Adams. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Negative play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And the try is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the ground with the back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh...
Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Using his feet. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. The short hands, it's Williams. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Commodores line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores will punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end trying to find a little breathing room. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3. And a sack all the way back at the 5. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Dumps it off in the flats. Jumped on top of the pile.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down. Off to the races to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown time! And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Made a defender miss. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The play-action fake. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Makes the grab. It's Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
That's caught. It's Hale. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Across the 25, he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Touch pass on the line. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Trying the left side. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments.
Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Alabama! He would not be denied. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments jump. That one.
big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Gentry. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Commodores are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gentry. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Alabama comes to the line on... short. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip.
Charcoal.
Using his legs, it's Pringle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down. Coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Motion from the wide receiver. The option look. They'll give it to the back. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Commodores buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Going to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they started the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together.
Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
221 wing, 221 wing. Block trumpet.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it's no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in front. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick spin on the run. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him at 2nd and manageable. the backfield, it's Gentry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll go to the sneak. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone.
Music no. Music no.
To the air, it's Warren. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab on the left. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Corrals it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
This is what an elite team does.